Today, I'm visiting Woodlawn Cemetery. There are only 4 historic black cemeteries left in DC. This is the largest one. And as I was walking around, I saw this one. Very interesting, Mark. These folks definitely had more money, but they're more modern cemetery. They were established in 1895. And it's beautiful. 22.5 acres. This is just a little bit of it. A lot of it is, of course, having weeds, high grass. This is all what is mowed and taken care of is all done by volunteers. All volunteer. I'm not gonna lie, I had a really deep sense of there's a lot of people in here. Let me tell you, I thought we had dips. Man, the folks are here, right in the heart of Southeast DC. We need to help these folks. We all need help. Just taking a look around. Who is this? Pinckney. Some of the names are the same. The surnames are the same as what's in our cemetery. I can only wonder how many folks had relatives here. This is a newer cemetery, you know? Oh man, this makes me sad. You know, it makes me really sad. Mr. Pitts, Mr. Clark, that. Some really old markers. It says 1895. It's amazing. I think I'll look up some of these folks when I get home. You know how I do. I love looking up folks. It's so interesting because the houses kind of encroach on the cemetery. Wondering how that all came about. And I know there's so many more markers. They think most of them have sunk, which of course we know better than most. This ground right here is so wet. So I'm sure they have flooding issues. You can see there are markers in that tall grass. Some of the markers stick out. And then I'm sure a whole bunch of them are sunk. It's just truly amazing. There's so many dips. You just don't get the magnitude of the dips. I don't know if you can tell from here. Yes, you can. Those dips, they're all people. And they have the same issue we have. Most markers are not on the bodies. Not sure why. They said flooding might have been their issue. Looks like they moved the markers over here to the pile. But man, this grass is so wet. And look at all the people. I don't know if you know what you're looking at, but every dip you see in the ground, little hills, those are all people. The best thing about this cemetery, though, is that they have all the records. They have all the people's names because They were established after death certificates were a thing, which makes a big difference. You know, we were established 50 years after death. I mean, before death certificates. No, not 50, 70 years, almost 70 years. So, but there's at least 2 founders from the AKAs buried here, 1 from the Deltas. So they have a 5-year partnership to help the cemetery figure it out. How we can, I'm excited to just share the information about who's buried here. They have some wildlife over here. I'm gonna go check out the markers over here, see what I can find out.